Yo, it's your boy Noname.
And it's your boy Nighttime.
We out here talking Giants, episode 1. Welcome to the new series, to the new channel. Sub up, hit that like button.
And subscribe.
Alright, so today we will be doing the 2018 Giants season review. Personally, I think it's not a bad time to do it. The combine at the time we're recording this is going on right now, you know what I'm saying? 2019 season. It's a couple months away, but the football year is open. What you think about the timing right now, Nighttime?
I think it's a good time to talk about it because the combine is coming up and there's going to be new prospects. And we want to just look over the pros and the cons of the 2018 and just want to work up from there. So,
Yeah, I hear you. Speaking of pros and cons, this will directly be related to our next video, which is going to be what should the Giants do in this offseason coming up. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, how they did in the past season will determine that. Now, personally, it was literally like a tale of two teams, man. The first half was complete trash and agony as a Giants fan. The second half, I liked it a lot more. What'd you think?
The first half of the season, it was a bad time for me. I really wanted to watch just football more than anything.
We had to go through those 2 horrible years. You know, 1 horrible year. This year wasn't horrible, but it was bad. I'm telling you, bro. 2019 and 2020, those are our years, bro. Because we coming up. I don't want to say too much because that's the off-season moves video. But let's start off with the last year's draft, bro. Round 1, pick 2. Goatquan Barkley. First of all, immediately, he's already a top 3 running back. I don't think that's ever been done in the NFL before. A rookie's already the top. Maybe Zeke. Nah, when Zeke came in, I thought he was a top 5 at the end of the year. I never thought he was a top 3 running back. But this is just to say, I'm not putting down Zeke. Everybody knows Zeke is an amazing running back, but Saquon, he's on another level. Tell me what you think last time about this guy right here.
This guy, there's only a couple running backs out there. There's just running backs they alright, they put the ball in the bag, they run a couple yards, but these people I love right here. Number 1, LaDainian Thomas. Number 2, it might be Le'Veon, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
Le'Veon finna get his ass out the NFL, bro. On the real. Le'Veon, he might not get a job, honestly.
He probably drops to number 3. And number 2, Saquon Barkley, bro. This man is, oh my God.
Yo, you gotta got AP in there somewhere. Adrian Peterson somewhere. I mean, yo, honestly, he should have won that, 2011, 2012, where he literally ran the Vikings into the playoffs. He probably should have. Yo, he probably should have won that MVP, but Aaron Rodgers won that year. He had the book bag on, bro, but he carried them. But yeah, no, Saquon already.
I think so. Saquon is.
He's already like a top 2 running back currently. I wouldn't even say. Listen, my list right now is, and I don't want to get rambling, just a Saquon video. We could do just a Saquon video. Let us know in the comments, because that's a thing. But right now, my top 3 current, not of all time, I really got Saquon on number 1. You could call that bias if you want to, because it might be obvious, but he's the best all-around running back. He can catch it, he can run it, he has the shifties, and he will run through you. You know, he will hop over you. So I got Saquon, I got Zeke, I got Gurley. And it used to be Gurley than Zeke, but nobody knows what happened with him towards the end of the season, so Zeke just kind of took over.
That boy went Casper. When I tell you, I did not see. They were all the talk about Gurley. Todd Gurley, best running back of the season. What are you talking about? I
mean, in the first half, it was justified. He was killing everything that was moving in the first half. No lie.
So how you gonna go from having a sniper to being Casper in 2 seconds? Ghostbuster red eyes. What the fuck?
I mean, you know what? Tune into Unpopular Opinions for the general 2018 season review. We'll talk about that. But Saquon was obviously, people said we should take the quarterback. And I'll be honest with you, I wish I had a channel this time last year, because I did want, if we were taking quarterback, I wanted to be Baker, but he was obviously off the board. And everybody thought that Baker was clearly the best quarterback in that draft. So I had no problem going with Barkley. If I was to reveal my name to you guys, you go on my Insta, you'll see I had a post last year saying if we don't take Barkley, I don't know where this team is going. But I got no problem with that. Second round, we took the guard out of UTEP, Will Hernandez, and he was coming out, I believe he was gonna be like a monster, day one starter. He was a day one starter, but you're right. He had an alright season, but I think he's gonna have a way better second season.
It's that rookie jitters, you know?
Yeah.
That, but you can't really put
you can't put them in the same combo. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely. We got him in the second round. He definitely was like the second best guard. He was the second best guard in that round that somehow dropped to that round. Like, yeah, Quentin Nelson, he was already gone. Will Hernandez, he was a monster, but he has to develop into that NFL type of work. And then we got, I'm just going to run through the next picks real quick, because honestly, there's like probably two more players, and it's like the very next two that made an impact. Lorenzo Carter and BJ Hill, both out of the third round. Lorenzo Carter, I think, is like the new age linebacker. He's more fast and strong. He had an okay rookie season, but he was used as a rotational guy, so we'll see there. But BJ Hill, towards the end of the year, he was eating. They put him in there, he stuffed the run, and then towards the end of the season, he started getting sacks and started getting QB pressures.
At first, I did not know why we picked up this man. I really did not know why we picked him up. I understand our pass rush has been not the best. No, it could be better. It has been better. But
listen, not gonna lie.
Then, he was snacking.
People, listen. We gave up snacks, and we'll talk about that later in the video. This might be a long video, y'all. Bear with us. We'll talk about that later in the video. I didn't like that we gave up snacks, but I'm telling you right now, BJ Hill might develop into a better tackle than snacks. I'm not saying it's gonna happen next year, but the year after that, I'm telling you, because he's already a really, really good player that you need to look out for if you're on the offense of another team. He could stop the run, and he could get to the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? It was a steal. Then, in the fourth round, was my least favorite pick. I didn't know why we picked him up when we picked him up, because in my opinion, picking Saquon in the first round showed that we weren't going this way. And then, he played in the Redskins game, and he was pure trash. Kyle Lauletta. What you think, bro?
I'm tired of people saying, and this will be in the next video too. People are talking about Eli garbage. What? Do you not see how this man plays?
I mean, that might actually be in this video. It's 2018 season review. We'll be talking about Eli. Like you said, guys, this might be a monster video. We might split it up into parts.
They're talking about Eli Manning garbage. They said this man can't go more than 3 yards a play.
People was wondering why we weren't putting out Kyle. You saw why. He literally had like 5 or 6 passes, I think, in that Redskins game. None of them were completions. And the one, if you want to call it completion, was to the other team. It was an interception. So I'm like, yeah, y'all tripping, man.
So
I don't know.
Y'all gonna put down Eli Ghost Slayer Manning, the only person in the league who has beaten Tom Brady not once, twice. Now Nick Foles done it once, but we're not gonna talk about that. He's an after effect.
That's a fact.
He softened Tom Brady up.
That's a fact. Bill Belichick also, I strongly believe, this ain't even a meme, yo. I strongly believe Belichick tanked that Super Bowl because he wanted Brady gone, and then Robert Kraft, who we now know is a pimp, made him trade away Garoppolo. I strongly believe Belichick tanked that Super Bowl, but that's another video. And the last pick we had was RJ McIntosh. He, honestly, I don't know what to say about him because he was kind of injured, I think, towards the beginning of the season. So he was a rookie. He was hobbled playing, and he didn't have that much playing time. That's not even his fault. It was just the system we were running in. But from what I did see, he was good. He was average. Maybe he could develop into something. Maybe not. Not really. Don't really have anything bad to see him. Yeah. And then in the supplemental draft, we picked up Sam Beal, which is why we don't have a third-round pick this year. And this dude, I watched his highlights. I watched the tape. This dude is a monster. All right? I don't know. And this is why I'm so scared that he got injured. He was out for the entire year. Our secondary would have been completely better with him. He was projected to be a first-round pick this year, right? So that was that good that we gave up a third round to get him. So, I mean, I hope that his, I really hope that he didn't, lose anything in that injury, because it was an injury that knocked him out for a year. Hope nothing bad happened to him, that he comes back strong, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not crazy, but I feel like he could be better than, remember when we had Eli Apple?
Yeah, listen.
I feel like he could be better than Eli Apple.
Me too. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Eli Apple wasn't bad. He was just not fit for the team. Honestly, he was Landon Collins and stuff called him a cancer last year. So that means just locker room wise, he wasn't for the Giants. And I wish him best of luck because he was a first round pick. But I mean, he's gone now. I think he got the Sam Beal could be better than him. That's just me. Yeah. So now let's get into the actual season. All right, we're gonna talk about the first half first. And as much as I don't want to spend time on it, because that was the worst half, we're going to have to. Let me hear your thoughts on the first half, bro.
So when I really think about the first half of the season, it was so bad that I really did not want to watch football. I was an NBA fan at that point in time. Look at this. We lost to the Jaguars. How? How did we lose to the Jaguars? 15-20.
I don't know, man.
At home.
I don't know. You know, we honestly, this is gonna be something you're gonna hear me say for like most of the games where we lost. It's like, especially in the second half more so than the first half. But a lot of these games were one-score games at the end. Like Jaguars 5 points, Cowboys 7 points. New Orleans, that was a blowout. I'll give them that, even though in my opinion it was garbage time. Carolina, we got robbed, bro. We got robbed. They gave McCaffrey the first down on the 4th, and Graham Gano, that kick that he's never gonna make another kick like that in his life. 63-yard or something like that, I think. Never again is that happening. But that once again, that's a one-possession game. Eagles, listen. Oh yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Speaking of which, next game the Eagles, I'll give them that blowout. They earned that. We just played absolutely terrible. Falcons, one-possession game. Redskins, one-possession game. In the second half, Eagles again. Honestly, they got our number. We had the lead in that. I'm gonna get into this. We lost that.
A 69-yarder, bro. Get that, bro.
Listen, no. Listen, I'm gonna talk about this. We lost these games because our defense couldn't hold up anything, and that's gonna be in like the off-season moves video we got coming out. I'm gonna put a little spoiler for y'all. We're gonna be focusing more on defense than offense, because our offense was the best in the division, but at the same time our defense was the worst in the division. Those are the stats. Go look them up. These are not opinions. These are facts, right? If we had a average defense, because our defense was so bad this year, we'd probably be 9-7 or something like that. No cap.
I don't even care about our first half defense, but look, let's just talk about defense in the second half of the league. To be honest, because after the Washington Redskins games, we still had a chance to make the wild card.
Oh yeah, we still did. I don't know what happened versus Titans, bro. I don't know.
We lost that.
That was honestly the only bad game our offense had. Yeah, we had low scoring games in the first 5, but soaring 0, bro. The offense, there was just nothing going right. Plus the fact that the defense was trash. So it's like,
after that loss, I wasn't even that mad. I was like, all right, we didn't make playoffs. That's fine. Let's make a little push. Let's see.
I was like, I wanted to mess things up. We almost messed it up for the Colts, and we almost messed it up for the Cowboys.
28 to the Colts, and then 35-36 to Dallas.
Both of them on last-minute scores.
Which is just disgusting.
Yeah, no, that defense was on another level. First of all, secondary, Janoris, I think this was his last good year. I'm gonna be honest with you. You could see the decline towards the end of the season, but this was his last good year. Hopefully, he has some juice left for us next year. But other than Janoris, there was no other good. Sam Beal, that's where he would have come in. So yeah, I agree there. But other than that, our other cornerbacks straight trash. BWF does not belong in the league. I don't know why he's in the league. Safety wise, you already know Landon Collins, 21 Savage. He's the man. If we don't retain him, because there's been some tweets out recently that Dave Gettleman, like, I don't know, he's hesitant to give him the franchise tag. I'm like, don't be stupid, give it to him. He's one of our best players, if not the best players on the defense right now. And then Curtis Riley also does not deserve to be in the league. But Michael Thomas, he was a quiet Pro Bowler. He was actually a Pro Bowler, quiet. He played really good. Yeah, he wasn't a coverage guy, but he was more like Landon Collins, more of a tackling, in the box guy. D-line, we already talked about BJ Hill. We talked about the drafts from the D-line, but
they've been low-key
the D-line in general was trash. We couldn't get pressures for anything, and there's people out here that wants to get rid of OV, but everybody forgets he got injured. Like, what do you think about that? Like, everybody forgot this man was injured. He missed the first 5 games, and even when he came back, you could tell he was still injured. He played basically injured throughout the season, still got 7 sacks, and still got 22 QB hits. Well, I don't think we should trade him.
Crazy.
I don't think we should trade him. He's currently our best pass rusher. Keep him. Yeah, his contract is definitely overpaying him, but it's a little too much. But he's on there for like 1-2 more years. Just keep him. Like, he's our best pass rusher now. What do you think about this man, OV, bro?
See, the problem with OV the only problem I have is that I understand it feels like you need to get that money. You're injured for like most of the season. I understand you want to come in, do your Kobe thing, try to play through the game, but it's not worth it. It's really not worth it.
I think the coaches forced him in more, and the fans wanted him in more than like he wanted to be in there.
But think about it. If he stayed, let's say a couple weeks, maybe 2.
If he came in after the bye week, yeah, if he came in after the bye week, we would have had something good. But also I think it's a mixture of that, his injury, and that he moved to outside linebacker instead of playing defensive end, which is what he usually plays at. Because I don't know, I never liked the move to 3-4 instead of 4-3, but I mean it could work. Yeah, back technical difficulties, but yeah, no, but like, yeah, but I'm getting used to it. I think we could work with it. I'm just saying that we should not get rid of him. He's our best pass rusher by far. And I said Landon Collins was one of our best players on defense because it's honestly a toss-up between him and OV. So you could do with that what you want with that information. I think we should keep him. We got him on contract for a couple more years, and he's still only 28. Why not keep him? Definitely best pass rusher. And then speaking of linebackers, like other than Alec Ogletree, so yeah, like Alec Ogletree, I think he did good. I mean, I'm still really evaluating the trade from the Rams. He did alright though, you know, he got 5 interceptions, but like 4 of them were off a tip pass. I'm like, he's still a linebacker that got interceptions. Honestly, that's kind of rare for me to see, especially on the Giants. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna have to stop right there.
Yeah, go with it.
You talking about the trade with the Rams? I can't even speak right now. Alex Ogletree, I'm gonna have to hold you back with that one. 5 ins, alright, I understand off the tip passes, but the only reason why this man got ins is because he was always out of position.
I can't. Yeah, you kind of right there. Yeah.
Covered or some shit, bro. He got burnt almost every single play by tight ends. It wasn't even like it was great tight ends.
Yeah.
Not even like Travis Kelce was going out there.
I can't even. I can't even hold you. He was. Yeah, he couldn't cover tight ends, and I mean, his run defense was It was His run defense was okay.
He's an inside linebacker who could not get any inside pressure. He couldn't tackle inside worth a damn. He couldn't tackle outside. Bro, come on. But he's still average. Well, I gotta respect that he averages a sack a game.
What you talking about, man? He had 1 sack on the season, bro. Come on, don't be like that. Nah, but yeah, Alex Ogletree's a mixed bag. He was definitely a leader in the locker room. I could tell based on interviews and whatnot. But I don't know if it was worth the trade for him.
If your leader is really slacking, then who you gotta count?
Yeah,
who you counting on to?
I'll say this. I definitely expected more, especially like on like the tackling end.
And then how everyone's saying he's the best linebacker.
No. He could. It's because coming off of the Rams and the Steelers, bro, he had like, I don't know, he had like 300 or 400 tackles before he came to the Giants, and he was young. So I mean, and then this year he had like 93, so it's not too bad. But he was out of pocket a lot of times. I hear you there. But yeah, like those are like the main people on defense. Like defensive holes in general, guys. Like we need some pass rushers to help out OB, because I want them to keep OB. Like guys, honestly, this is definitely going to be heavily related to our off-season move video, but they need somebody to help out OB. They need some linebacker. Well, actually, I think they need like 1 linebacker. I'm gonna be honest with you, because like I said, Lorenzo Carter, he's that new school linebacker he could develop, and Alec Ogletree, he's so probably you just need like 1 or 2 more, but you definitely